Tyler Perry told his male actors they're not allowed to consort with me. Because I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler, and you were having a glorious time. I spent a lot of time in Miami, and I snuck around Star Island quite a bit. I know Christian isn't lying, but I need him to tell me.
I think she'd be capping. I think a lot of that shit was cap.
Did you ever see Jaguar Wright at a Diddy party?
I've seen pictures of her with people. Were there parties going on? I mean, necessarily no. I don't think that she was at a Diddy party though.
Tyler Perry's world is tilting very, very fast. One by one, men who worked with him are stepping forward, claiming he traded screen time for secret and nasty favors, and the stories are anything but gentle. Rumors say he's been playing the same dark game we heard about in Diddy's circles, which may be why longtime partner Gelila Bekele walked away. Now an actor from the movie The Oval is dragging these claims into court, accusing Tyler of a violent encounter and threats to erase his career if he ever spoke out. Let's begin with the lawsuit that lit the fuse. In mid-June 2025, actor Derek Dixon filed a jaw-dropping lawsuit in Los Angeles. He's asking for at least $260 million in damages. Dixon acted in Tyler's shows Ruthless and The Oval, appearing in more than 80 episodes. On screen, he played a nervous store clerk named Dale. Off-screen, he says, the work deal came with a hidden price. According to the 40-page complaint, the first red flag showed up in 2019. Dixon met Tyler during a studio meet and greet. Friendly texts turned into late-night chats. Then, Dixon claims, the topic switched from scripts to very personal questions. Soon, Tyler allegedly sent explicit messages about body parts, bedroom habits, and what he could make happen if the vibe was right. Dixon says he brushed it off until a weekend at Tyler's Georgia home in January 2020. While staying in a guest room, he claims Tyler walked in uninvited, pulled at his underwear, grabbed him, and said, "Relax, it won't hurt." Dixon pushed him away, but the mood on set changed overnight. He says Tyler began hinting that Dale, the character Dixon was playing in the movie, might get killed off if he didn't play along. The complaint lists a second incident in the Bahamas during a 2021 cast trip, this time involving choking and rough comments about liking it hard. By 2024, Dixon had reported the behavior to federal workplace investigators. He quit the show soon after, saying he suffered panic attacks and lost future work because word spread that he was difficult. Tyler's lawyer calls the case a money grab and says the messages are doctored. But the filing unlocked a floodgate of old rumors. Up next, another warning of actor Christian Keyes. Back in 2023, actor Christian went live on social media with a story he never finished. He described a very powerful man who kept young black men on payroll and demanded favors behind closed doors. Christian never said the man's name, but he had just finished working on 2 Tyler stage plays.
Recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll.
In the clip, Christian also says he once slept off 5 shots of Hennessy in the guest room of that power broker's house. He woke up to fingers grabbing at him. He pushed the man away. On the way out, the man shook his hand and tried to grab him again. Christian started secretly recording every phone call after that. At the time, many people thought he was chasing clout. After all, Tyler's public image was squeaky clean. Media, church tours, big donations. Christian eventually deleted the video. But when Dixon's lawsuit hit the news, that old clip resurfaced and went viral in hours. Viewers compared dates, locations, even the guest house detail, and said, "This lines up too well to be random." And Christian wasn't the only one sounding alarms. Singer Jaguar Wright has a reputation for exposing behind-the-scenes secrets.
Because I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler, and you were having a glorious time.
In 2024, she told interviewers she saw Tyler Perry having a glorious time at late-night freak-off parties, allegedly hosted by music mogul Diddy on Miami's Star Island. She claimed some young male actors from Tyler's sets were warned never to speak to her or risk losing their jobs. Wright also accused Tyler of using the church to bankroll his first plays, then giving back very little except a high-profile donation to one megachurch leader who also faced separate rumors. Most mainstream outlets wrote her off as dramatic, for example, Orlando Brown. But after the Dixon filing, clips of her old interviews began circulating under the hashtag Jaguar was Right. Fans pointed out that her timeline, guest houses, hush warnings, and actors staying silent, mirrored Dixon's accusations almost beat for beat. Meanwhile, a comedian added gasoline to the conversation. Comedian Cat Williams never holds his tongue. In a viral 2024 podcast, he joked that Tyler wore the Medea dress so often because he can't play a man to save his life. He hinted that cross-dressing roles serve deeper desires and called certain Hollywood gatekeepers masters of the secret yes. At the time, it sounded like normal Williams roast humor. But hearing it now, after lawsuit details mentioning Tyler's supposed interest in younger man, makes the joke feel less random and more like an inside wink. And then there's the quiet family split that flew under the radar. Tyler Perry and documentary filmmaker Gelila Bekele kept their 2020 breakup low-key. They said they would remain best friends and co-parent their son. Still, industry blogs whispered that Bekele grew tired of late-night phone alerts and crisis PR calls. The Dixon lawsuit adds new weight to those rumors. Some observers think Bekele's exit was the first clear sign that bigger issues were brewing. Before the lawsuit, Tyler Perry stood as Hollywood's feel-good billionaire. He owned a 300-acre studio, partnered with Netflix, and got praise from presidents. Now, his team is in all-out defense mode. Statements call the claims fabricated. Rumor analysts spotted sponsored ads pushing news about Perry's charity work, hoping to drown negative headlines. Still, social media is split. One trending tag screams, "Mute Medea." Another pleads, "Pray for Tyler." Fans debate, is this a shakedown or the start of a reckoning? Entertainment lawyers say the discovery phase could unseal raw text messages and open doors for other accusers. Studio insiders worry about paused productions. BT has stayed silent so far. Whether the court confirms these steps or not, the overlapping stories from Dixon, Keyes, and Wright build a prism that bends light the same way every time. Powerful people can hide in plain sight when the product, movies, jobs, donations, keeps everyone invested. Tyler Perry built his kingdom by writing stories where underdogs rise and villains get exposed. Now, for once, he doesn't control the script. Court papers, leaked texts, and old confessions are writing their own plot twists. Will the jury believe it's a grab for cash, or will more names join the cast of accusers? One thing is certain: the audience is wide awake. As this case unfolds, pay attention to who stays quiet, who speaks up, and who suddenly changes sides. What do you think the ending looks like? Drop your thoughts below, and if new receipts surface, you know we'll be right back here breaking it all down. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.